teachers in the house. In my old job, right, I was made to go to a diversity training day, right, by my colleague Muna, who's a so-called ethnic. Now, I can say that you definitely can't, sir, right? And she gathered all our white colleagues in a room, a bit like this. And she comes in the room and she sniffs to the air. She's like, I can smell a racist. And then she looks at me, the other ethnic in the room, and says, Salma, can you smell a racist? And I think, finally, a witch hunt I can be part of. Yeah. So I take a deep breath in, right, and my white colleagues start tensing up, bums clenched on the seats. A bit like you, sir. You can unclench them, right? Because actually I was remembering my school days, right? And the smell of my first crush, Jamie. Or as we used to call him, Jamie the racist. Yeah, because to be fair to him, he was a bloody racist. But alhamdulillah, he smelled good. Yeah. He smelled of Lynx Africa. You know, that is an ironic scent choice for a man who's all about white power. Right? His mum's stolen silk-cut cigarettes and shepherd's pie. The trifecta of whiteness. Now, speaking of racists, I am married to a white man for my sins. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit difficult, right? Because I'm a Pakistani ex-Muslim, now married to a white Irish Catholic. So I'm not sure how this whole sin thing works, but you know what? Through this marriage, I'm atoning for all of my sins at once and the sins of my ancestors. Now, I'm not saying all white people are racist, but when my husband, Sean, pisses me off, I call him the great white bastard. Yeah, it's like he's to blame for all of the racism in the world. Yeah. Look, mixed race marriages, do you know what I mean? They have their unique challenges. I met Sean's parents for the first time in a pub at 11 a.m. Because my father-in-law is an alcoholic, right? And I think he was trying to impress me, you know, come and meet me in the office, which is what he calls the pub. Now, concerning bit is, Sean's aunt and cousins have died from drinking. But what I don't get is after their funerals, we go and celebrate their lives by going to the pub. Yeah. This family's got a problem with alcohol. Bigger problem, they don't understand irony. No. And I think Sean married me a Muslim as a way to escape the alcoholism in his family. But what he didn't realise, right, is as an ex-Muslim, I'm doing 7 people's worth of drinking here. So I meet Sean's dad, right, and as the weirdest display of unity that only a drunk man can think of, he put on an Irish folk tune on the jukebox called Pakistani Pat. Right, I know what you're thinking. There's no way on Allah's green earth, right, is there an Irish folk tune called Pakistani Pat. Believe me, there is. Right, I've heard every cringe-inducing word, right? Let me explain Pakistani Pat. Written in the 70s, the diversity training, not a thing. Speaking of diversity, I will not be singing it. Right, seriously, my Irish accent is so bad it sounds Jamaican. It's a whole nother level of racism we just don't need. So there I am in a pub full of wasted Irish people singing Pakistani Pat in my face. Guys, they were just trying to make me feel welcome. They do that every Christmas, Easter, my birthday. And they do that by gifting me a box of Black Magic chocolates. Proving once again this family doesn't understand irony. Childless people, give me a cheer. Hashtag living your best life, aren't you? Yeah. You know what my hashtag is? I hate my free children. Because they are weak pussies. Yeah, seriously, I'll give you a recent example. Our kitten got sick. They were like, Mummy, can you make it better? I was like, no. Right? I checked the no frills pet insurance. It doesn't cover the cancer operation. It's 15 grand. Right? I'm not spending 15 grand on saving a kitten alive when you can get a new one for 150 quid. Yeah? And there's a thrifty Pakistani going to make it cheaper. Bury it in the garden. So there I am with my 3 weak children, right? Only one of the fuckers is crying. They're pathetic. This is the kitten they supposedly love. They wanted me to spend 15 grand on. And I got a glimpse in the future. Fire